when asked about accountability, discipline, penalties, Kitchens gets defiant. I don't coach penalties. I'm not answering questions about penalties. I've never once in 20 years of coaching coached somebody to take a penalty. Basically saying, it's not my fault. We're not coaching them like this. They're just doing it. Well, it's kind of your fault. And yesterday, 4th and 11. 4th and 11. He's got half of his offense going out into the field, half of his special teams, because he doesn't know whether he's punting or not. He wants to, quote, save the timeout, but he wants to go for it. And half his punting unit's already out there. And so Freddie Kitchens goes, you know what? Let's take a penalty here. I don't want to burn a timeout. Let's take a penalty. We'll move it back 5 yards, and we'll go for it. 4th and 11 went to 4th and 16, and he thought that was a better option than taking a timeout. Guess what happened? They didn't get it. I mean, wait, so Freddie Kitchens on the road in Foxborough decided, I'd like to go for 4th and 11, but you know what? Instead of burning a timeout, I'll just go for 4th and 16. What? It'd be one thing if it was one game that this happens. It happens every week. That team is outclassed. That team lacks discipline. They look like a clown show. I mean, Baker Mayfield underhand pitched the football to the Patriots. Does that look like a well-coached team? He's the offensive coordinator. What play was that? What is that? What is any of this? He is so in over his head. And the only reason he's going to survive this season is because John Dorsey has a huge ego, and John Dorsey does not want to admit this was the biggest boneheaded decision ever, putting Freddie Kitchens in this place. Greg Williams would have been better. Josh McDaniels would have been better. All the other guys that Dorsey was worried about because they had a bigger stature than Kitchens, he missed on. And he is not going to want to admit it until the end of the season. But guess what? They're going to go 4-12, and he's going to be forced to fire this coach because Kitchens is totally in over his head.